Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name is Bo, and this is Seat at the Table. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your support. Today, I crossed the 100 subscriber mark, and I'm very excited about that. I appreciate those who took their time to subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me, and it helps the channel grow. I also, kindly ask those who hasn't subscribed yet to please do so. Take a few seconds to do so. Of course, before we start this video, anything I say in this video is not financial advice, just my opinion, and it should be used for entertainment and educational purposes. And so, without further ado, let's jump into it. So, the company I have for you today is 23andMe. Without further ado, it's 23andMe. This company, I'm excited about it. It's pulled back from its IPO. It's a relatively new company. And so typically when I do a research on a new company, what I like to do is look at the financial first, and because it saves me time. If the financials aren't good or it's not what I'm looking for, then it saves me time. I don't have to do a lot of other research on it, because I don't want to waste my time on it. But so the first thing we want to do is look at the financials. So if you look here on the market cap is 3 million to 3.26 million. So it's relatively not a big company to so to speak. So I don't care what I'm looking for in a financial the balance sheet. I don't care about anything else. I don't care about the top or bottom line. I don't care about gross margin or profit margin. All I care about is right now is the balance sheet. How much money do this company have to on hand to operate this business? That's all I care about because it's a new company. It needs cash to operate. And how much debt do they have? If you have a lot of debt, that could hamper your growth down the line. And so we want to take a look at it. And if we look at total cash on hand, it's 769.94 million, so almost 770 million. That's what they have if you round that up. If you look at total debt, it's 90.52 million, so relatively $90 million of debt. That's pretty good. That's pretty low. So for a small company to have almost $1 billion on the balance sheet, that's pretty good. And so now the first question is answered. So this company is in a good financial standing, and so now we want to take a look at what the company is. So I'm not going to bore you with a lot of details of what the company is, but first of all, let's just go on their website. And so this is the website. This is the product that they offer, and it comes. The instruction is pretty straightforward. It's coming into three simple steps. So you order this kit right here. Like I say, all from home, no blood and no needles, just a simple saliva sample. So basically, that's what it is. It gives you a little brief instruction on what to do. And after 3 to 4 weeks, you get your result sent to you. Um, this is the video that describe what they do and how the whole process works. But like I said, they already broke it down here, so I don't need to play this. And plus, a lot of people attention span it's not that long anymore. So it's this video is almost 2 minutes long, so I'm not gonna play it. But basically, just you need more information. You just come on their website and just see, you'll see what this company is about, and they're doing a lot of great things. So basically, this kid basically tell you your ancestry, your family history, your genealogy, or your lineage, whatever you want to call it. And you can find out maybe that neighbor that you don't like could be related to you, or maybe you could be related. I could be related to you, and you're subscribed to my channel. By the way, if you're not subscribed, please do so. Take the few seconds to do so. I appreciate your support. And so the next thing I want to go to is the first earning report. The first earning report is here. Now I'm not gonna make much of the first earning report as a publicly traded company, but I just want to see what the CEO is saying here, and I just want to just make sure she's saying things that I think will, not that I want to hear, but I think will, is good for the company. And so I looked through it. So this one caught my eye. So I just want to highlight this part right here, and because I think it's the most important part of all the stuff that she said. So basically, she's saying here, she describing the technology and the impact that it could have or that it will have. So she's saying the size and scale of our unique database enabled us to use genetics to transform how we diagnose, treat, and prevent human diseases. And to me, this is why I was so intrigued by this company, because it's not so much of just finding out your family history or your genealogy. It's not so much of that, but what they can do with that information that it collects from you. Now, I know, nowadays we live in a world where information is being collected. So it's pretty common now. So that information, some people use it for a diabolical reason, but some company use it, like 23andMe, to help our world, our society, be a better place, to a better place. So they can use this information to study and research what they call precision medicine. That means that the medicine is catered to you, for just you and your purposes. Whatever is going on with you based on your DNA information, they can actually precisionally target this medication to whatever is going on with you. And to me, this is pretty big, and it's a game changer in my opinion. And she mentioned that here. As we go through the report, there's a lot of other stuff. So they launch a lot of they launched three products, and basically, the one product that they launched here, she mentioned it here, that it has FDA authorized pharmacogenetics. So basically, pharmacogenetics is basically they're taking your genetic information, and basically when they take your genetic information and see, based on whatever medication you're taking, they want to see how those medication interact in your body. So if you're on multiple medication, this genetic information will tell these people how these medication interact in your body. If is it beneficial to you, or is it harmful to you? So this information can give you the probability, or suggest to them what was the next step for you, or what's in your best interest. And to me, this information is very vital to people who on different meds or different medication, multiple medication, that can actually be detrimental to their health. But they don't know that some of the doctors who prescribe the medication sometimes doesn't really know the interaction to it. I mean, no doctor, or some doctor, don't know all the interaction of different medication that our client might be taking, and some client has multiple doctors. So this information is so vital to these people. And the next product is like, basically based on your genetic information, they can give you a probability if you're going to be allergic to a dog or a cat. Now, it's a lot of people who have animals who are allergic to them. And what's the point of having your animal that you love dearly, but you're allergic to it? And so information like that would be so crucial and so important to these people who love their pets, and want to enjoy them and interact with them. And so this would be very beneficial. And so, as you can see, the data that these people collected, it sort of remind me of when what Facebook does, and Amazon, and Google, especially Google. When you Google something, man, I tell you, like, a few days, I mean, all it happens all the time. A few days ago, I Googled something, and I'm a sport fanatic. So after that, after I Googled something, I did a little research on it. I went on. It was a product, by the way. So I went on the sport app. I was just looking at my sports team, and ironically, not ironically, but it did, the product that I was searching appeared on the sports ad. Now, why is that? It's because Google know my reach. They know they have my data. They have all my information, so they can track where I go, to make sure they cater that product to me, so I can potentially, or the more they show that product to me, the more I will be tempted to buy it. And so basically, this information that 23andMe collecting is sort of in the same way, has the same power, where these people can collect all of this information and make a precision medicine towards you that can be beneficial to you. And they also can use it for other purposes that is unknown currently to us. And so it's, to me, it's unique that they can do that. If I go here we see like it's a binary buy, and the price target is $12.50. For me, I always am more of an optimistic person, and so I see a bigger upside here. But from $8 to 12.50, it's the 43.51% upside. That's still a big upside. And so, but if you look here, you see the analysts from Credit Suisse, yeah, they have a buy on the stock for $13. And so if you look at the charts, the stock has been, it been down. And part of the reason is over the overall market, but part of the reason I think, you know, the technology, people just looking at the ancestry side or the family history of this company. But this company is bigger than what just the family history or um or just finding out if your neighbor is related to you, or you know yeah, or if your favorite YouTuber, which I am, see, I hope I am, it's related to you, and so to speak. And so currently they have 11.6 million customer base, and so imagine that 11.6 million people information they already have, and basically this is exactly what I was saying here. If you look here, I'm just going to read the whole thing, so it gives you a more perspective of what this information is. And so this guy, I think it's like technology officer, is saying here, with 80% of our 11.6 million genotype customer opting in to participate in research, we believe that 23andMe database is the world's largest crowdsourced platform for genetic research, and it has the unique potential to offer new insights about diseases and how it can be treated. We are passionate about how our customer driven research platform may yield insights that could transform therapeutic target discovery, drug development, ultimately to benefit patients. So basically, this is exactly what it is. So they use this information to discover a targeted drug that could be used for me, particularly pertaining to me, or you pertaining to whatever diagnosis you may have. And to me, this is pretty unique, and not a lot of people paying attention to it. And imagine just having this data, what it can do with it. And for another thing, I don't see too much competition in this field. Matter of fact, I looked around, I didn't see no company that was doing exactly what this company is doing. And so that's another thing. They have a competitive advantage for someone else who may come along the line. And it's not going to be easy for them to get copied, because they are the first mover in this space. And so I'm pretty bullish on this now. Now I'm not into this stock yet, but just reading about it, I got pretty excited about it, and I just want to bring it to your attention. And so hopefully that you like it, and I might take a small position in it currently, and do more research and see what more I can find about this company as far as the management concerned. And I see that it's pretty diverse. That they have a woman CEO. That's something you don't really see that much. So that's a good thing. Women are powerful in this world, and a lot of women don't get the credit that they deserve. And if you look at Kathy Woods, you see that she is brilliant, and to see a woman CEO as well is something that I'm pretty intrigued by. Why? Because I have a daughter too. I want to see her one day in a prominent position like this, and so I'm pretty excited to do a more research on this stock. But I just want to bring it to your attention, and so hopefully you do your own due diligence, and I hope you like it. And so before we leave, please subscribe to the channel, and please show me some love and help my channel grow. Share my video as well. And I appreciate your support so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.